Do it. So here we are. In a little bit of time, we'll squeeze this in. It looks interesting. And even just a little bit I played, I did like it. So I was like, hopefully the demo lasts long enough for a stream, right? Kind of cool. Hello, welcome. Hello. Hopefully my audio is working. Yes? Yes. Yeah, like I saw it. I can't remember if I was following the developer or not on X or Twitter, whatever it's called these days. And I was like, interesting. Kind of like how I followed like the Teardown development. And I was like, and then when it finally popped out, I was like, yeah, let's check it out. So here we are. We're gonna start a new game. We'll call this one. Call this one Pugtown. Yeah. Okay, welcome to Modulus. Modulus is a factory automation game without recipes. Kind of. Our goal is to construct a large number of buildings assembled from modules. These buildings will produce valuable items, I can't read, which in turn will expand your factory even more. Okay, welcome to Unit GRO+. Grow Plus? Let's run a test protocol on your sensors. Try to adjust your cameras. WASAD. Mouse wheel. Perfect. Now we're going to place an extractor. Let's start by placing a by extracting polyrock. This resource will allow us to craft basic cubes. R for rotation, and then mirror is T. Beautiful. Okay, place a furnace. Ta-da! Rotate. Okay, feeding the furnace. Conveyor belts. Inspecting the module. Before we know what to craft, we need to take a closer look at the module. Using a cutter operator, let's start by placing down a cutter and configuring it to cut the modules we need. Okay. And then we click on this. Bingo. What's up? What am I watching? This is kind of like, I guess you would call this in the factory genre? Factory type game? Freaking awesome. Like Satisfactory, Factorio, Modulus. I do like the spin they put on it. I also like the graphical, the artistic direction they decided to take. Split conveyor. Oh, we gotta get the other input. Right. Loop. Constructing buildings. Great job creating your first module. Modules are the basic building blocks of any building. Let's begin construction of Grey Core's facility. Okay. Then we must connect it. Click the Grey Core facility. Cranes link them to conveyor belts. Perfect. Second module. Examine the second module. Okay, so basically a Tetris thing. What's up? What's up, Zerk? What up, baby? It says make bigger team size server. We might do one with no team limit. What's up, gentlemen? Server running okay? Do we need to restart? We need to cut. Bingo. It's running good now? Perfect. Good. Yeah, G-Portal has been rough this weekend, to say the least. This is excellent work. Now hook up 2 cranes to deliver the second module. Say what? Oh, okay, yes. Add the crane. Bingo, bingo. Okay, so harvest pad and drones. To collect items from buildings, deploy drones. Place a harvester pad and link to building. Drones can fly over structures and conveyor belts, so placement is flexible. Ayah! Harvested drone pads. Let's collect the building's items in this core facility. I think after the tutorial we get to kind of play it in like a shorter, like we don't have access to everything, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't burn through it too quick. So I heard they stopped the update for Rust console, next gen or something like that. No, they didn't stop it. They're working on it. They're not going to update the core game anymore. But the next gen's going to have all the updates. Says, we'll build the Greybot assembly. Gray cores we collected will be needed in the Greybot assembly's production cycle. Okay, we're making robots. Okay, add the cranes. Got it. Check. Buildings and their production cores are going to be needed by the building to create robots, but production can only start if the building is complete. Oh. So construction 24, 48, that's kind of a lot, and production is more of the same. Perfect. Good spaghetti. Good spaghetti. Okay. Now let's make the first module. Note that it might be smart to harvest some additional polyrock with extractors. Oh, I'm noticing. Let's do it. We noticed. Sweet, okay. We're making some more of those. And then I guess we'll do a cutter. Alright, so we're trying to get this guy. I think he already finished production. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's making cores. Cores are then being delivered here, and then we need to finish this. So we need to cut whatever this is, and then also make the other one. Okay, so let's bring more stuff in. And we'll need to assemble. perfect. And then we need this cut in half. So let's do that. You know what, I kind of always liked, if we learned anything from factory games, leaving yourself some extra room is kind of the way to go. Or, you know what, let's cut that, let's make him go this way. Right? Not next to the plants, how could you? Oh yeah, we gotta connect it. That would help. Alright, rotate. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so we need more of these flat sheets. I guess we just bring them right in here? Question mark? I don't know. Okay, there we go. The monotoner operator. Okay, this guy. So we just need something to turn these guys into the like gray columns, which I think is this. Okay, that's feeding the top. Cool. Duplication tool. This game seems confusing, but it's beautiful! Don't forget to link the new buildings to the harvester pad so their cores are collected. Right. Okay, so we need a total of 48 of those. That's a lot. I wonder if this fits. Let's add another crane. Does this help with production? Yeah, because we seem like we have a lot of extra. Yeah, because we've got 2 on that side, and we are keeping up with, well... we're kind of keeping up with production. Really, this should kind of be the same setup here, right? So, let's put our split here. And then our production assembler, right? Boop. 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 Oh, I didn't cut those in half yet. Whoops. My bad. We should we bend it this way? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, assembly R. And then what we should do is probably feed this guy down here. Right. Perfect. This will feed up here. Alright, how's this one coming? This is our, okay, so we have to extend this one. Okay, so we have the Greybot assembly produces Greybots, collecting them with the new harvest pen and depositing them to this space. A depot. Okay, so they're linked, but this needs to be built first. So we need to bring this down here. Bloop. This one here. Bloop. And so this delivers the cores to here. I guess. I don't know where we're going to stick the space depot, but... Space depot. Seems like it should kind of be like that. Alright, so whenever it's done, which it looks like it is, bingo. There's our little Rubits. There they go. Yay! Congratulations on delivering your first Robits. You are now officially operational under GNN command. Grand Neural Network expects you to fulfill its orders as high hopes for Unit Grow Plus. As an overseer of this sector, you must grow the factory. Execute orders. Pressing demands, it's crucial to keep the construction buildings, to keep constructing buildings. Remember, one of each won't suffice. You'll need to, you need many to meet the increasing requirements. Now you can upgrade buildings. Upgrading will temporarily stop production, but afterwards the building output will be much more with the same input. Be sure to check the building info pop-up for more information about its effects. Okay, paint factory. We can even move that over if we really need to. Yeah, if we have this kind of area to build in. These are more extractors. Cute. It seems like for each furnace you probably need like 4 of these bad boys. It seems to keep up. I mean, actually we have quite a bit. Alright, let's see what this freaking paint factory needs, hey? We need spots next to it, right? This becomes part of the conundrum, doesn't it? I figure since the corners are kind of like that dead zone, maybe we kind of slap it right there. Plop. What do we need for this bad boy? Pin it. Pin it. So we're making Oreo sandwiches. Essentially. So what we could do, we have a lot of excess on this side. Yes. We could have these delicious ice cream sandwiches. It would almost be better for us to bring this into the side here. Yeah, I figured it'd be better for us to have like a continuous line. That way if we need to stick it underground, we can. Okay. We already have these out here. Right, right. Mono painter. Okay, a little better. So we can bring this bad boy in like this. Why did I do it that way? Okay, let's add the crane here, and then here. I figured the overflow, we can paint the Oreos with it, right? Right. Because clearly we have more than enough. But this way, it feeds this first, and then the overflow makes the sandwiches. Right? Sandwiches. So we'll just leave a lot of extra room. So, this is what kind of PC do you have? A computer. Seems like we should be able to, like... Actually, yeah, we should, yeah, let's do it like this. We'll add it together. It's a sandwich. Bruh. Yes. Boom, ice cream sandwich. And then... Let's cut the sandwiches. Think about it. We cut the sandwiches. Not like that. Like that. Boom! We made an Oreo, dude. Pork chop sandwiches. Ugh. Oh, and you know what? This will work. Because we need to split off this anyway. Why is it coming back and forth? Oh, man. Stop it. Oh, I forgot. That's for combining it. Oh, I screwed that up. Mono painter. Okay, one, and then we'll attach, and then we go here, and then we're gonna do an assembler. Oh, these ice cream sandwiches we made, dude. Boom. That's all the input we need, baby. Okay, now we can add the crane. Right, another crane. Oh, whoops. Whoops. You know what? Why don't we just... Yeah, why don't we just do this? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think it's better when it runs up on the side, because then you can do a lot of these. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so we'll slip slap it right there. Boo, yeah. Let me see those hot conveyors. Okay, crane. Boom. Yeah, so the production's actually quite high for this. Okay, so that's our next objective, is this painter thing. We've sent you the new building design, the blue pigment refinery. We need blue paint for our later buildings. Let's start constructing it. We do have an abundance of the white plank. We do have a lot of ice cream sandwich parts, don't we? Oreo cookies. Seems like we could use more of the darker sheets. As a matter of fact, let me see, because like this is going to turn into its production anyway. So yeah, okay, 32. So we do need a lot of that. Okay. We just feed it from here, maybe? I don't want to keep using these back here. Alright, let's put more extractors on, baby. Boom! Actually, you know what we should do? We should save. Fornacio. Okay, let's get the conveyor over and in. Yeah. Let me just do this into one section, which seems to be a pretty good way to do it. Okay, and we just make these into planks. Studs. We need that cut one more time, player. You know what we should do? Yeah. This is coming out pretty fast, right? Yes. Let's do this. Oh, there's extra space in here? I guess I'm trying to like do efficiencies that we don't really need yet, so that's okay. Yeah, because the assembler really wants like a lot of input, right? Crank it. Yeah. Oops, not like that. Not like this. I mean, I got this one real tight. That's what she said. What? Boom. Oh, wait. We gotta paint it. My bad. Sweet. Crane, baby. Do it as fast as you can. Give it to me. Resources needed. Oh, we need that blue crap, hey? Okay. Where's the blue stuff come from, baby? Oh, right here. Right. I just think we need that straight up, right? Something like that. Right under the tree. Crane me up. Yes. Make it. Oh, I guess we could do the input, right? Would that work? Can't link to building. Produces a different item. Oh. Fine, then. Okay, now we did that. Complete construction of blue pigment refinery. We did. Deliver 50 gray bots. Upgrade at least one building. Fine. Yeah, well, I was trying to figure everything else out. We delivered the 50 bots. Right. This one's looking real tight up in here, boy. Ice cream sandwiches for life. Yep it. That's making the gray bots. Probably should upgrade one of these. Great job on building the blue pigment factory. This building needs blue hexacrystals for its production of blue paint. Find some blue hexacrystals on the map and harvest them with the extractor. Aren't I already doing this? Blue core facility will require blue modules. Use the newly unlocked painter to dye the modules blue. Interesting. Okay. Construct one of the blue core facilities will require advanced tools. We've granted you access to the stamper. Stamper? It can pierce out a cuboid section of voxels and output 2 separate modules. Ooh. Okay. What do we have? Blue facility is here. What does this one require? Oh. Okay, let's pin this one. So we could use this off these sheets here. So it looks like this one could help us cut this into whatever. 16 big boards, blah, 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 and we have the blue dye. Okay, so in order to get this out, could we do this, maybe? Nope, nope, not off that, please no. Nope, nope. A stamper. Okay, is it possible to give it the right? Are cranes only for in? I feel like it is. Okay, well, now we answered that question. Oops, did not mean to do that. The painter, what is this? That's the paint that goes in, right? Okay, so we'll most likely have to cut this in half and use this at some point. Right. Right. Good thing we have a surplus. So the input is just paints it. That's the input. Okay. You know what? Let's make it a longer conveyor, because you know what? That's going to give us some more storage, more or less. We'll leave a little bit of room there. Right. I have a feeling we're going to have to step this one up quite a bit. Yeah, see, it's going in bursts. How much does this hold? It doesn't really say. Okay, so we need this fancy cube here, splitting it in half. So it's going to be like 2 operations. We're getting like a straight board. So we're going to cut it. So we're going to start the split way up here, probably. You know, I kind of like the fact that we had the production. Maybe we come back and like branch off, because like this whole like tight unit's pretty good. Yeah, let's just see what this looks like. Let's see what it feels like. Let's split it in half. Boom. Kind of good that we stuck it underground on that one. Okay, and then the Shambhala. Hold on. Just kind of want to see how the rest of it goes, eh? Eh? So I'm like, do we cut it? I almost want to use the big flat planks. Yeah, let's just copy this. Right? Oh. Yeah, maybe it's better for us to actually wind it in. Yeah, space is becoming an issue, for sure. Huh. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna connect it. It's gonna split it. Stamper looks pretty cool. This one's cute and all. I have a feeling we're gonna slide this bitch up. Let's just split it one more time. I must put them together. Interesting. We should probably kick it back and have it loop back in. Yes. And then we'll paint them as they come back out. Right? Right. Okay, I think I got it. We'll leave it real tight on this edge. Perfect. Then we have the splitter again. Oh, you know what? No. As this comes out, that's actually perfect. Let's punch a hole. Click release to select stamped area. Perfect. I'm assuming. There we go. Excellent. So it's a 6. Okay, perfect. Which side does which? Is that the whole side? Okay. That's the donut. Okay, let's see if we can get that paint. Okay, so splitter. Oh wow, it only goes that far. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, underground. To out. Why I have that going the wrong way? Okay. Wait a minute. So is this one hollow on the inside? No, it's a flat plank. Alright, that's where the extra split comes in. Okay, yeah. Here she is. Yes. Yes. So wait, what are we putting this into? Blue core facility. Probably need to have something else support that flat. Yeah, because I think once it kind of does the split. Yeah, see, we're already breaking that one down. Let's doing that. Let's go ahead and put some more extractors down. Oh no. It cuts us off after an hour? Oh no, let's just keep going. I was gonna say. So okay, so we must have built this then. Okay, good. I was like, don't cut us off. Like, now that we kind of know what the shape is, just go back out and... Sorry about that. Oh, jeez, I got hiccups. 167 gray bots. I don't think they're really showing the tech tree right now, are they? Oh, okay. The painting facility. We finished this one? We did. Awesome. To be honest, this makes me want to crack open Factorio. Or even Satisfactory. Let's see what else we can. Maximum 120. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad we got to check out Modulus in the demo, and if anything changes here, as far as it adding more things or them actually doing a beta, we'll be sure to load it up again. I'm interested to see how the rest of this plays out, because I'm like, we really just started getting going, and now it's like, now what? I mean, I guess we can refine some stuff, and we might do that on a separate stream. But yeah, I think this is pretty good now to kind of give you guys a first look at Modulus. The demo was dropped today. It's essentially like an early access beta. Doesn't cost anything as it stands now, so we'll see where this takes us. I like the factory games. It's nice. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Be on the lookout for, I think we got some Rust a little bit later today.